relationships going on, they're getting more and more serious. She got pregnant, and again, she didn't tell her family. So her family, when they finally found out, they made her go abroad, and they made her give birth in secret. And then he was trying to get hold of her because he's like, oh, are you okay? Where are you? He's phoning, he can't get hold of her. He finally gets through to her phone, but when he gets through, the tone you get when you're in another country if you try to ring somebody's phone?
Yes.
He was getting it in Italian. So he realized, hold on, she's in Italy. What's she doing there? Because she told him she was going home to her home country. I think she's from Mexico, actually. She told him she was going back with her parents. But she went to Italy. Her parents took her to Italy. She gave birth. Cut a long story short, she lied and told him when he finally got hold of her, she told him that she lost the baby. How evil is that? She told him that she lost it. She never lost it. She left it in Italy to be adopted.
But she, in two parts, and she may not have had control over the situation.
This is what I'm thinking, because her parents did not like him. They did not want him to be with her, and they kept trying to break him up. But then she lied. Because she didn't want to lose her family. I think that's why she did it. So she went back to her family. She did what her family wanted, but obviously she was pregnant. So they said, right, well, if you want to come back into the family fold, you've got to get rid of the baby. So she left the baby in Italy to be adopted, and she came back to the United States, and she told him that she'd lost the baby, but he started doing his detective work, and he found out that no, she had in fact given birth to a healthy baby, and she'd left him, a baby boy, she left him out in Italy. She took him to a church, and she let the nuns have him.
Man, there are so many things wrong with that story.
So sad. I was getting emotional and I was watching it. But people, we're posting it because you gotta watch it. It's wow.
Well, but part of that story and part of what you just mentioned, you go through it. And as you mentioned before, they talk about black men in negative
always
tones.
And it's not true.
But that's the thing about media and who controls media. I own radio stations and I control my media. So why would I don't really talk negatively about any group of people other than those group of people I want to put on the ship and blast into space. And I'm not even talking about all of the people in that group of people. I'm just talking about those that are trying to frame media and that are trying to do wrong by the rest of us in this world. Yeah. But the media, just like propaganda, you control the medium, you control how people think, and so you control what people think, what they think about men's bodies and about black men and about women's bodies and how much weight you should have on you, and all this stuff is controlled by the media.
Oh, absolutely. Trying to make people feel bad about themselves.
They do. They cause people to, have, problems with eating disorders and everything else because that's how the media frames things. So most of the world does that. Say that again?
What's perfect? Who's perfect?
But that's just it. The media tries to break everything into a 30-second or into a 30-minute sitcom. And it's like, any sitcom you saw from early in life, something happens. Oh, God, major this, major that. By the middle of the show, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? By the end of the show, oh, okay, wow. Whew, man, glad we solved that one. And then you're back for the next week. That's not life. Life is not a 30-minute sitcom.
Oh, my gosh. And it's always the way, isn't it? The beginning, the drama, the solving it, the end.
Always.
Hello. That's not normal, is it? That's why I wanted to put this story out there, because I'm sitting there looking at it thinking, oh, see, I'm not having this. See, as you have given me the power invested in me, I am not having this. They're saying, oh, yeah, black women claim they can't find a good black man because, there's none out there. That's not true. Not true. We love you, wherever you may be, all the good men out there. We love you. We know you exist. Don't worry. Your queen is coming to find you, and you can be her king happily ever after. Don't worry. Okay? Don't listen to media. Media, no. Don't listen to that.
Don't listen to bad media. Listen to SoMetro Radio.
That's right. And other affiliates. Thank you.
Thank you.
No. I had to share this because I just knew that, people are going to have a comment on it. I know you guys are seeing and favoriting and sharing. So, yes, at Ask Avani Show, tell us what you think, because I know that I don't agree with that. That's not true. I'm not going to let the media perpetuate such things. And I know you ain't too. So, let your fingers do the walking and the talking, people, because I know you have things to say on said subjects, plural. So yes, K-Rose, it can't happen, can it? Really, we're not gonna allow that.
No, not at all.
No, we're not doing that sort of thing. It's just not. Are we taking that break?
Yes, we're going to take a break.
You wanted to.
We're going to extend the show actually today. We're going to take a break, and see, I'm actually going into the break this time because when we come back from the break, this is going to be an Ask Avani exclusive.
It's not people. Let me just tell you this now. Okay, I don't know nothing about this. Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there. This is nothing to do with me. This little bit here, I don't know. So okay.
So with that being said, let's put it this way: it has everything to do with Avani, but she knows nothing about what she is going to be asked, and so we are going to take a break. And when we come back, we are going to have the first of many Ask Avani segments here on the Ask Avani Show.
Hi, this is Avani. You're tuned in to the Ask Avani Show podcast on the Get Global Network.
Hey, this is K-Rose, and I bet you didn't expect to hear my voice coming in from a break on the Ask Avani Show. But as the producer of the show, there are times when I just take control. I have taken control of the Ask Avani Show for the next 15 minutes. Usually the show ends here, but this is a special bonus part of the Ask Avani Show. As we started this concept for the show, one of the first things that I thought about and that I discussed with Avani was the name. And so we talk about the name, and we say Ask Avani because she is a person that people that are around her ask for different advice, and they like to know what she thinks about things. Mm-hmm. And so the show is the Ask Avani Show for that reason. But we got away from the original concept of the Ask Avani Show. We strayed. We went in another direction.
Well, that's cool.
And I know, and it's been great, and it continues to be great, and it's not going to change. But today, yes, it's the Ask Avani Show, Ask Avani. Right now, we are going to ask Avani, which she has no idea what I'm going to ask her.
People, I have no clue. So
no clue whatsoever, whether it be serious or what. She has no idea what I'm going to talk about or ask her. And these questions really are, they cover the spectrum of everything. So it's not like just one particular instance. But the main thing is, when we ask Avani a question, she only has 2 minutes to answer. And after 2 minutes, boom, subject over, moving on to another one. So all of those people who listen to Avani and who value her opinion.
When I know what the question is, okay.
Yeah, exactly. When she's had the chance to research it. But like I said, these questions are not these big, really mean or anything like that. We're not going to get you to tell us your opinion on the Queen or any of that yet. But the first question is related to entertainment. Okay. And that's something you're familiar with. You've been an entertainer in the entertainment industry. That's a tongue twister for several years. And first question is somewhat serious, somewhat not. Okay. Have you been in a position where someone in the music industry has tried to get you to sleep with them to further your career?
You just went in.
And go.
See now. Okay, I'm just going to put it out there. Yes, actually, I have. And you know what? He did not succeed. Let me just tell you, because I remember looking at him thinking, you know what? Number one, no, I don't play that. Number two, I don't fancy you. Number three, I don't need to do that, Buster. Moving swiftly on. It wasn't going to happen. He tried. And I said no.
Okay, and is that's your answer? That is your
That's
full.
my answer.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
let's see how easy that was. You thought that was we were going to have all these difficult questions. Can I have a follow up to that question?
Go on then. Okay, I'm listening.
As a follow up, because we've got a minute left,
Okay.
were you just really? That's part of what your makeup is. Period. I know that because I've known you for a while. But did he stop working with you after that?
Oh yeah. Well, you see, when you answer me that question, now I have to think because actually that's happened on more than one occasion with different people. So let me say like this: if it was somebody that I was working with and they start with their foolishness, I just thought, you know what, nah, I'm off because I don't need this and I just ain't putting up with you. Because listen, being in the music industry is stressful enough already. So we don't need the added stress of somebody trying to take advantage of you, especially if you ain't up for that. If you see, no. So yes, if it was someone I was working with and they tried that, I had to keep it moving. So that was, yes, I stopped working with them, if you want to put it like that. But in another instance, when it happened, the person was trying to say to me that I can help you if you sleep with me. So I looked at him and I just was like, oh, hell to the no, definitely not. Because I ain't even started doing nothing with you because I don't even know what you're capable of yet. So you can't promise me nothing when you ain't put nothing on the table.
And Mark. And that's okay. And that was a good ending. See, you got wound up at the end, so I'll have to work on my secondary questions because they may send you a little bit longer. But okay. But again,
the answer. You said you want to answer. There it is.
Oh, and you gave me an answer, and that's something I won't talk about now. But there are a lot of posers and pretenders in the music industry. And keeping in the line of the music industry, there's a television show that is that had ridiculous and high ratings here in the United States. You finally have had the opportunity to see the entire story arc for the first series, which is Empire. And for those who are not familiar with Empire, you must have been in a cave, and I really don't have time to explain it to you. So, question number 2. 2-minute time limit. If you were Cookie from Empire, would you have gone to jail for Lucius lying in real life? And go.
Ah, hell no. Look, you know that cat, as you guys say, he needs help. He needs neutering. He needs help. No, I would not have gone to jail for him because you can see just by looking in those eyes that he needs to be brought up. He needs to get his comeuppance. And that's all I can say. Cookie's good. She let her love take her away from her kids because of him. No, and more no.
And so in real life,
no.
Still not in real life, you wouldn't do it?
No.
Okay, see how Kurt...
I don't love him. I don't love no man that much. No, especially when remember, Cookie's got kids. If I had no. Remember, I've only got a minute in it, something.
No, 2 minutes, but there's not that much love, is what I'm hearing from you.
Exactly, yeah. No, I know I ain't got long, so I'm just trying to keep no, and more no.
Okay.
I think that sums me up.
Okay, so no, you wouldn't have if in real life, if somebody basically you were in a relationship and you wouldn't go to jail for them.
No.
Okay. Now, talking about relationships. Again, 2 minutes. Just take your time. You're coming in short each time, which is fine. I like that.
I'm trying to keep a rein on it.
No. Just let it go because now this question may go to how much you can rein it in. If your best friend's boyfriend hit on you, would you tell your friend? And 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. Now, this has happened to me. Okay, she wasn't necessarily my best friend, but she was supposedly my friend. And to cut a very long story short...
Well, let me ask one question. What does supposedly your...
See, that's another whole show.
But that's why I said, this has to be somebody that's a good friend of yours.
Well, yeah, okay, good friend or not good friend,
okay.
I would still tell. I would. Because I tried to tell her, and she didn't want to hear it, right? And... yes, it caused us problems, but I'd rather be honest because, yes, he did hit on me repeatedly. And I had to tell him I don't play that. And he was telling me, look, I wanted to be with you. I didn't want to be with her, but because when we met them, it was me and her and him and